got ourselves a Reverend. Going to be first up over on Team 1. Looking like Kobrak. I like the homage. Reflected Hodge back to Holy Hands, who's got a really purple Mog. Oh, I like your purple set. Oh my god. That actually looks so good. Wait, Holy Hands. You got the purple weapon with the purplish effect, purple tabard. You got the glasses. Wait, that actually looks kind of cool. With Reverence setting up that, I forget what that one's called, that crystal. Fell something. I forget the Reverence playing that Necrolord. Holy Hands got himself full cooldowns. Seraphim up and running. Got himself the pony with a Hand of Freedom. Reverence backing up out of this as far as he can. That's going to be the Succubus Seduction with the Cannonball getting loaded up. Potentially big damage towards the Paladin. Was that a double Casbolt just now? Or maybe now he should have a double Casbolt? Because eventually Reverend should be able to build up for a 2-for Casbolt where he could send 2 of them in a row. Trying to maintain a slow onto Holy Hands is able to control the Paladin quite a bit. Soulfire! That's a talent you don't ever see. Double Casbolt! Oh, Holy Hands gets super low with a Reflect in case there's a Hodge. It looks like Holy Hands looking for that recovery. Does get an interrupt onto that fear. Could potentially be a Succubus. You see, as it get hit with a Hodge, there goes Seduction. Holy Hands is going to have all the dots removed for a second, but as the Decimating Bolt is getting loaded up, it looks like Reverence is playing like multiple birds. Incinerate is doing a lot of damage. Next Incinerate could be deadly. Holy Hands does not press a bubble there. Oh, if only Reverence was able to just let that one send. That could have been the deadliest Incinerate in the world. Bonds of Fel is the ability. But Holy Hands is not all about that bondage action. They just want to break out of it. They're more about that freedom of movement, you know what I mean? Being a paladin and all. The freedom. Oh, and wings. Actually, Paladin is literally a symbol of freedom. They got wings and everything. Reverend's getting hit with a slow. Immolate getting loaded up. Potentially Holy Hands looking. Oh, literally the fastest Mortal Coil. Literally Mortal Coil made you run faster than anything else. Casbolt getting loaded up. Potentially big damage. Hodge onto Reverence. No more Succubus. You see Seraphim joining in. That's going to be a dark pack for Reverence. Trying to reduce some of the damage taken. Holy Hands getting blasted out by an instant cast Casbolt. That's going to be a fear. Potentially maybe another setup of Reverence for another Bonds of Fel with a Casbolt to follow. Holy Hands going to take a bit of that dam as Incinerates are just going to collapse upon them. Reverend still maintaining his position to stay as far away from Holy, making this Paladin cross this whole distance. Well, if the Paladin does not have a Hand of Freedom, it does make it difficult. Reflect up for Reverence in case, ooh, Holy Hands hodged himself a couple of times in a row like this. Chaos Bolt right in the face with a Fear to follow. Decimated Bolt could be really deadly. Immolate getting set up so those Incinerates do even more damage. Mortal Coil getting sent out, potentially. 1 Incinerate, second with a stun right after. 3rd Incinerate is going to get him real low. Holy Hands does have plenty of defensive, does hold on to a bubble, utilizing his wings in order to survive. Soulfire getting loaded up. Reverence potentially big blaster damage into a Chaos Bolt, I think maybe double. And that's going to be a big gate. But so far, Holy Hands have been able to survive the Cataclysm, the destruction all around him. The destruction sent right to... Oh! I think that was a twofer. I think that was 2 Chaos Bolts in 1. Because of the tier set, you can basically load it up so you have a Chaos Bolt into an instant cast Chaos Bolt and then merge together into one big one. And you're thinking, I'm going to get hit by 1. But it's like, no, I'm not. Those are 2 Chaos Bolts. He had bubble and everything. That's the crazy part. Chicago gonna be out, trying to go for a big, nice bow, a friendly bow with Reverence. My goodness. Where's Athaman? Insert Paladin mobility memes here. For real, for real. There's gonna be Reverence letting Chicago get that Primordial Bolt off. Try to give him as much of an honor duel. When you're doing these duels, like sometimes you don't really know, like when is it okay to attack the other guy? Because some of you guys like really try to put the honor into the honor duel. Try to be super respectful of one another. You're like, you know what? I'll let them maybe take the first hit, you know? Sometimes you guys are like, you know what, it's a rogue, I'll let him stealth, and now it's a real duel going on. Succubus CC on Chicago as a soul bolt, a soul, what is it called again? I don't even know, soul firebolt, double chaos bolt, you set it up. It's gonna be big decimated bolt when Chicago is under pressure. The Reverence has got the biggest damage available. It's gonna be Cataclysm around the corner. Succubus taking a bit of a beating from the Shaman as it got the full Aegis wall and everything. Reverence has a lot of damage cooked up and ready. Next Incinerate is going to be really deadly. Chicago needs to cover a long distance in order to catch up towards Reverence. Trying to go for an interrupt, unable to really do it. Incinerate 1, Incinerate 2, Chicago, oh, out in the open, wait, oh, letting those 3 Incinerates go off. That is tough. I think Chicago tried to jump at the wall, got clipped by a pixel. by a pixel, didn't let him go anywhere. Got caught by it for a second and was it. Instead of it was already midair. It got sent. It led the fingertips crawling over on the ground and erupting onto the feet of Chicago. Empowered by Decimating Bolt, because that thing is going to make it hit so much harder. It basically hits harder than a Chaos Bolt. And there goes Revan just blasted out more bolts into that pet. He's just building up resources. CBZ is going to be up next. Summons a Wrathguard, but that thing is still on fire. Oh no, Reflect now for Reverence in case CBZ's got something for him. Gonna be Chaos Bolts getting sent in. Stun onto Reverence. Tyrant joining in. Reverence could be in trouble. That's going to be a full setup, full burst on the CBZ, and Reverence doesn't to back up out of there with a wall, Fleshcraft, just to recuperate as much health as possible. That is still a lot of demons attacking him. Could potentially take the gateway. It's going to be the big Tyrant on top of him as well. Mortal exchange with one another. They're just like, hey, you want to see my Mortal? You see mine too. Gonna be an Infernal dropping onto CBZs though, so I think he's gonna keep him warm. Does have the Fellhound next to CBZs, but actually swap it out for a Succubus. Reverence under a ton of pressure, not a lot of health to really work with. Gonna be that big pet, actually get it banished out by CBZs. Reverence not in a position where he could really do much. Got himself a Succubus CC onto CBZs. The Axe style stopping in place is gonna be able to shrink it, but still is locked out on his fire hit with a Soul Bolt. Well, what's it called? Soul. I just saw it. It's not an ability Warlocks use often. I think it might be over for Reverence though. I like that Soul. Okay, chat, what is the ability again? Soul Bolt. Soul Flame. Soul Fire? Man, that talent, it just does not get a lot of use. I literally just saw it in front of my face. And I literally forgot about it. I literally don't have it in my memory. So this isn't Seavark, is it? It's just another guy named CV? Or is this Seavark on Shu Hello? Wait, does Seavark on Shu Hello? Is this Seavark? Is this your boy? Because Seavark did say he had to do something. Soul Fire. So it is Soul Fire. For some reason, I thought that was wrong. Gonna be big missiles versus CBZs. CV getting interrupted, but he's actually immune to that stun thanks to the Resolve Trinket. He's resolute. It's gonna send out more missiles into the Wrathguard, at least spending it on something, anything. Is this Seavark? Soul Fire. Yeah, okay. Because I said Soul Fire, but I was like, wait, I feel like that's wrong. There's going to be a Mortal Coil with an extended fear, as Resolve Trinket does make the CC last a little bit longer. CV under a ton of pressure though. Got himself a little bit of survivability. That's going to be a lot of pets. CV's got a lot of damage. That triple Demon Doggo playstyle with a Wrathguard. That's also going to be the Obelisk down for the Coward. CV is just under a ton of pressure. Trying to see if he can get maybe a port back, I think with Ultra Time back towards CB. Does have a bunch of missiles. Potentially could be a big hit. Interrupt the CB's for a second. Does put down Mirza Torment. CV just needs to get some casts off in order to be able to proc those missiles. But that means CV needs to put himself out in the open like that. Not a great idea. It's going to be Decimate Bolt getting hit. It's going to be quick and Viz by CV. As a Mortal Coil does connect, CV could be in big trouble. Going to be that Ice Block. CV still has all those mirrors surrounding him. Next few casts are going to eventually proc those mirrors and give CV resources. Is this Seavark? I still seriously can't tell if this is my boy Seavark. Axe Toss, I think it's over. Blink doesn't have a lot of shield to work with. Going to be a set of Prismatic Barrier. That's about all he's really got. Trying to go for a Nova. But that Wrathguard just continued to crack right through him. CBZ so far has just had so much damage playing Demonology, man. He's definitely got the 2-piece Sewer set at the very least. Those Demon Doggers really hurt. And there they go in. They're going for the Dread Bite. I think it's what Sewer was like, alright, I'm done. Here, get me. Just maybe trying to give a little bit more of a survivability chance for his team as a dampening. Running up the clock over time. Gonna be that Night Fae knockdown. Or Night Fae, not even a knockdown, it's just a ley line. It just looks cool. By body, as CBZ is going to send him out to literally going to send him to vacation to the zip code with that fear, sending out all those pets, all those Demon Doggers charging in. Wrathguard around the corner do get the benefit from that Obelisk, the green thing. Should be taken out. Those obbies are painful. They're going to make your pets hit so much harder than before, or at least hit more often. Which with Demon Doggers is actually quite a big value because that means more bites, it means more chances of them to go for a Dread Bite again. Quick Panther Rachel as body gets him by a stun. Actually CC for CC, potentially could have an interrupt here. Missing it. That's going to be the Night Fae ability dropping down that Fae line. And CB just standing on top of it. Potentially for body, this could be maybe a little bit more healing, a little bit more damage whenever he stands on those things. Like 8% more. Karma versus CB Zeus, who's taking a bit of damage though. Body trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Doesn't really have a lot of defenses to work with. That's going to be yet another Obby down. Doesn't need to take it out, but that's going to be a forward brew. Trying to see if he can deal with both of those Felguards. They're actually just tearing him right through. CB Zeus trying to see if he's swinging around the corner. That's going to be a Demon Bolt send in. If he can send out a Demon Doggos on top of it, then that would be like incredibly strong amount of damage there. Because this man is already just getting beat up by these pets. Dropping down the Fey line, give himself a little bit more healing taken and a little bit more damage done towards the pet. Like 8% more healing taken. And I think the Fey line also does like a hot. Not the biggest damage, but it is something. Body under a ton of pressure. He's going to port out, sending those images and letting him attack CBZs. Wait, does he kill him with just images alone? Potentially? Wait a second, he actually does do it. He needs to get back over there and take down the Seapot as soon as possible. Wait, this guy did the cheesiest strat ever. Oh my god. This man is embracing like that Kung Fu Panda energy, bro. I love it. That was such an out of their move. That's going to be Seapot of his own. iFox trying to see if he can swing around. I think he's going to be able to take out the pod. There's no way. There's no way. Chill Pills yoinking the hunter in. Trinkets. Potentially Chill Pills could still get a full stun. I think it's going to be just a big old global onto iFox. Now let it go. Chill Pills wiping out the hunter out of the game. Damn. That was a lot of damn. Even Scotty taking a bit of damage of his own. Scooty. It was Scotty, but it's actually Scooty. This man scooting around with that. Reckless Abandon. This is going to be Chill Pills taking a lot of damage. Stun. That's going to be down for the count. Unless he had something for it ahead of time. That's all he could really do. Evil Scooty got himself that big wombo combo, like a one-shotter build. He got himself the banner. He got himself full cooldowns. Like, he is going to one-shot somebody. It doesn't matter who. He'll pop cooldowns, and whoever's next versus him, it's just going to be a quick, like a chess match. Quick kill. Wait, Fang is up next? Is he going to let him recover health? Wait. Was he going to let him? I think Fang was DC'd maybe? Fang gone? Okay, Fang is gone. Yeah, not much you can do. Not much you can do. Evil's good picking up a second kill. Yo, that destruction with Reverence was so good, by the way. Man, that Paladin. Oh, heal. I hope we get you back in here again. That was so fun. So was that Seavark CV? Was that Seavark or was it somebody else? I gotta peep that at this point. Hold on, was it?